Hello friends, welcome back to Simple Vedic Astrology by Professor Arjun Chakraborty from Kolkata, India. Many of you must be remembering me from my numerous visits to your countries in Europe for the last 10 years. And I have been teaching Vedic astrology for more than 15 years now, approximately 16 years, and dealing with this subject for 23 years now. Today, I am going to talk to you about why we should learn Vedic astrology. Now, maybe you are dealing with Western astrology, maybe Avesta, maybe classical, maybe you are dealing with Chinese astrology, maybe you are dealing with some other forms of astrology, but why am I suggesting you to learn Vedic astrology also along with your knowledge? Firstly, let me confess that I am a great fan of all styles of astrology. I respect all Western astrologers, Chinese astrologers, shamanic astrologers. I respect everyone who is dealing with future telling activities. But I must say that every style of future telling has some special advantages. So what are the advantages of Vedic astrology? Now I will mention two things here. Firstly, the remedial measures. In Vedic astrology, basically a consultation consists of two parts. One is telling you about what you should do, what are the predictions, what you should not do, what you should be aware about, how you can keep yourself healthy, and all those things are like synastry between two horoscopes for professional or personal reasons, all these things. But the other part is about the remedial measures, how you can balance your karma so that your life is relatively smooth, or when the time is really hard, how you can survive that time. Now I must say that when the time is really bad, you cannot expect a Vedic astrologer to change it to completely good or a great time. That is impossible. But a Vedic astrologer or the remedies mentioned in Vedic astrology can help you to protect yourself from the bad results of different dangerous planets like Saturn, like Mars, like the two nodes Rahu and Ketu, or maybe you are born with a very poor moon which is giving you emotional stress, or you are born with a weak Mercury which is giving you the tendency to make wrong decisions, weak communication, these kinds of things. Now there are different kinds of remedial measures mentioned in Vedic astrology. And along with that, I must say, for timing of events, normally the Western astrologers use the transits, the solar returns, different kinds of returns. But I must say, why not use the planetary period system also from Vedic astrology? The planetary period system consists of the periods of the 9 planets, then the sub-periods of the 9 planets. For example, at this moment, me, at this age, I am going through the planetary period of the planet Saturn and the sub-period of the planet Moon. After 1 year and 6 months, I will enter the sub-period of the planet Mars. So the results during these different years of my life will not only depend on the transits and the returns, but it will also largely depend on the planetary periods and sub-periods I am passing through. So similarly, all of you, human beings, even animals, all creatures, they are going through periods and sub-periods of different planets at different stages of their life. Right now, at my age, maybe you are going through the period of Jupiter and the sub-period of Venus, who knows? Or maybe somebody is going through the period of Rahu and the sub-period of Saturn. So many of these things are very mysterious, but very effective. This is the best tool in Vedic astrology for timing of events. So I must tell you that even if you practice other styles of astrology, there is no harm if you also take some lessons of Vedic astrology. That can really help you give a lot of relief to your client. Now coming back to the remedial side, the different kinds of remedial measures, some remedial measures are for energizing a planet, for strengthening a planet. When you need more energy from a particular planet, which is actually trying to help you but is not in a strong position, you should use the mineral for that planet. Now, secondly, if you need to satisfy a planet, to calm down a planet. You can do different kinds of charities of that planet. There are different kinds of charities related to different planets. Different days of the week are connected to different planets. You can fast. You can eat strictly vegetarian food on those specific days of the week. You can fast for 12 hours on those specific days of the week to balance your karma related to those specific planets. Now, at the same time, if you're really tormented or tortured by a particular planet like Saturn or Rahu or very bad moon is making your life a hell, then you can actually collect some products, some items connected to those planets. For example, red lentils are products of Mars. Honey is also a product of Mars. For Jupiter, a product is saffron, a product is turmeric or curcuma. So how you can use these products, how you can balance the energies of those planets, how you can reduce the harmful energy of the planet by the use of these kinds of things, the different products related to the different planets. So I must say that you should learn Vedic astrology also, keeping full respect for your own style also, because I respect your style, why shouldn't you? So later on, I will show you a particular horoscope in a future video, a particular horoscope, and how I am deciding what sort of remedial measure has to be practiced for that particular horoscope. So I hope this was an interesting discussion for you. In future, I will come back very soon with many such interesting topics and show some horoscopes also. And I'm coming to your country twice a year, once in spring, once in autumn. From any other country, if somebody wants to invite me, I will be happy to come and teach astrology. I will be happy to come and give consultations to your clients, to your friends, to your people, and I will be happy to deliver lectures on Vedic astrology. Stay with me, stay with my YouTube channel. I hope to see you once again very soon. Goodbye.